Welcome everyone to Dnyanadeep Academy's online platform. In UPSC Simplified, we will be discussing previous year questions of internal security section of GS3 paper. I am Pranjal Sir, UPSC Indian Forest Service AR 13 of 2022 batch. So the question is the use of unmanned aerial vehicles or UAVs by our adversaries across the borders to ferry arms, ammunition, drugs, etc. is a serious threat to internal security. Comment on the measures being taken to tackle this threat. This was a 10 marker question in the recently concluded 2023 mains examination of UPSC CSE. So first part is we need to address the threat of UAVs for India, and we need to comment on the measures taken for tackling this threat. So these are the two parts or two major or two core parts of the question. So we'll start with the introduction. So the introduction includes that recent attack on the Indian Air Force base in Jammu by the two low intensity improvised explosive devices, or which we call as IEDs, created concern for use of UAVs for trans-border threats or trans-border terrorism. So also we'll define what is UAV. An unmanned aerial vehicle is an aircraft that carries no human pilot, as the name defines it, or the passengers, right? So this is the introduction. It's simple as that, right? In the next part, we'll address the core demand of the question. In this body part, we'll discuss about what is the exact threat of the UAVs. The use of UAVs by our adversaries across border poses serious threat to internal security because, or as, it facilitates terrorism due to dropping of arms, ammunition in Punjab, as we have seen in recent cases. Drug trafficking has also increased, as we know that the Golden Crescent along the Pakistan border, it promotes the transport of drugs through the specifically Punjab border, and it facilitates the drug trafficking. There is also the safety hazards, like for example, Mumbai Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport had a scare of drone attack in 2017, right? The economic implications also include the economic impact of UAVs ferrying counterfeit goods or smuggling of expensive items. It becomes a threat for the economic security or taxation of any nation, right? Also, it has psychological impact. The movement of UAVs in area, it relates to the stress and anxiety in some people due to the threat related to the UAVs. The measures taken to tackle this threat, that is the second part of the question. What are the measures? So anti-drone technologies are developed and procured by Indian government from various foreign government also, and DRDO is also actively working on such technologies. Secondly, the intelligence sharing. For example, India and United States have held various discussions related to intelligence sharing of UAV activities. Third is the legal framework. So we all know that DGCA, or Directorate General of Civil Aviation, it has issued guidelines related to UAVs and its operations in India, and this is one of the crucial measure related to UAVs. Fourthly, the research and development, it's conducted by DRDO for offensive attacks and defensive attacks related to UAVs. Fourthly, the training and capacity building measures. Special units of military and paramilitary forces like NSG and CRPF are being undergoing training related to UAV management and the threats related to it. Next is the collaboration with technological companies for geofencing of the UAVs, right? The geofencing includes, it defines specific range for the movement of UAVs, and in that specific range only a specific UAV can fly from the remote control or the operator of the UAV, right? Next is the community engagement, like done in Punjab. by local farmers have been encouraged to report any suspicious activity of UAV sighting, right? So we have to comment on the measures. It also includes the issues faced by these measures. So first is the technological implementation. So we know that some are low flying drones. So it has happened in Saudi Arabia oil facility. It was attacked by some foreign entity, and due to low flying UAVs, it couldn't be detected by radar, and the attack unfortunately was successful. Secondly, the coordination issues, as in case of 2016 Pathankot Air Base attack. It was the failure of coordination between various agencies, right? Thirdly is the false alarm related to the UAVs. As the technology is new and people are not well aware about the technology, the false alarms related to UAVs are frequent, right? Geographical challenges. It is evident during a recent exercise in Thar Desert. Due to sand and heat, the challenges to the UAV's detection, its tackling, it has increased. Next is the cyber security challenges. As the devices are generally connected to internet, the hacking and capturing of American UAV, it happened in 2011, and it raises the question about the utility of offensive attack against the UAV, or utility of UAV as a tool for offensive attack. So what is the way forward? The way forward is advanced research needs to be carried out. Government can sponsor some prize or conduct some competition for better development of UAV technology, like the drone defense X prizes, similar to lunar X prizes. They can be initiated. Secondly, the collaborative approach, like UAV regulatory sandbox, can be established by the government. Nextly, the industrial regulations related to UAVs need to be developed, and better coordination of industry, the government, the research agencies, and common people can be achieved through this. Capacity building of various forces and all stakeholders need to be carried out. Ethical guidelines can be issued, and the drone ethics committee or drone ethics board, it can be established for devising these ethics related guidelines. The youth engagement through national level hackathons can be carried out, and it would be really helpful for devising the UAV strategy. So coming to the conclusion, by adopting these innovative approaches, India can not only effectively counter the growing drone related security threats, but also foster a balanced and responsible use of transformative technology. This is the highlighted phrase. So why it is important? Because in conclusion, we are highlighting the importance of the balanced approach. We can't tackle a new technology by totally banning it, but by fostering balanced and responsible approach towards the technology. Thank you.